now.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to our off-grid homestead that we're building from scratch here in North Idaho. We started off living in tents right over here behind these two trees right here, actually, and then we started building, cutting down trees, clearing the land, and started building our home. This is a view that you don't see too often, but this is the back. We built this section right here first, then we built the garage and an apartment above there with a deck, connected the two together, and now we're on the final stage of a multi-stage project. We're continuing on the front of the house here. We've got a big root cellar down here, access right here. Oh, it's gonna be cool. I'll show you once we get there how we're gonna build a secret way to get into our secret bunker under the house. We were 3 boards short in the last video.
Yep, we got them now.
We got them. We got the flooring, get that on there. Get it painted today, hopefully.
Yeah.
Have that done. And then in this video, start framing up the walls so that we can get our trusses set on there. We couldn't get the size of mud seals that we wanted, the lengths that we wanted for how we laid out our J-bolts when we did the stem wall. So we ended up with some seams and some spots that were not ideal. So we need to add a bolt right here. We're gonna use red heads for that, or something very similar to a red head. It's gonna go right down in here. We gotta drill a hole into the concrete, pound it down in there, and then we can bolt down this section here of the mud sill. We already drilled a hole in the wood, and now we will try to bore a hole into the concrete.
The sun is lifting up on the horizon. Don't you know it's looking good ahead? Gotta take a gas and 30 miles in. Don't you know that we got no regrets? The roads ahead are wide open. We're gonna fly over these hills.
A little bit of liquid nails, keep the squeaks down, and our big cuck gun. Yeah, check it out. They changed their packaging. It looks a lot different than it used to. It used to be like black and yellow, huh? Mm-hmm. Now it's green and yellow. Careful, get it on your hands.
Breathing in the air, it feels like magic. The wind in my hair is wild and free. I always knew that there was something waiting.
We've got our first row laid down. Now we need to cut a piece in half to do our second row.
Yeah,
And they gotta be staggered.
right. Supposed to stagger the seams.
How much do you like cutting OSB?
It's like the worst thing to cut. It's so, the sawdust is like, it's so rough.
And it gets so itchy. It gets
Yeah.
on your arms.
Cutting regular wood's way better.
Yeah.
Whew, check it out, halfway done already, and it's only 10:30 in the morning. Hey, you like that, Jules? We're going fast.
I know, I love it. We're gonna beat the heat today.
Yeah. So we're going to just go right over this opening, just go right over it, and we'll cut it out later when we're ready to put the stairs in and all that kind of stuff. The kitchen island's going right there. Open up the kitchen island, go right down. It's gonna be a cool secret hideaway. Just us and about 400 and some odd thousand people online will know about it, right? But besides that, it's secret. Anyway, we're gonna get cracking on this and
We are.
put the rest of the flooring down.
Yeah, let's do it. So we're just using these nails right here as spacers. Just putting them in the corner so that if the board swells, we won't have any buckles.
On our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running. Nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait.
All right, we just got a little bit to trim off where it's hanging over a hair here and there. Go ahead and trim down this side, trim down that side. Well, we're good to go. Ready to paint it. We're gonna make it all beautiful. Actually, it's to protect it from the rain in case it rains before we get the roof on. All right, so we're just cutting off some little bits that were hanging over like this. It's a little bit, tiny bit too much, but it'll be fine.
All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go.
So we're just using this spare porch and patio floor paint, and we actually had purchased this in 2019, Marty.
Wow, huh? We had a lot of extra. Yeah, so it's going pyramid color again.
Yeah, you guys said before it looked like baby poo-poo, but the official color is pyramid. So 1 gallon for half of it is what we're going right now. We are laying it on really thick though.
Yeah.
Writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Here we go.
That's a lot of trees right here. So here's what we're building, man. Ah, yes. We're gonna build a wall right over here. 16-foot wall, no windows. That's gonna be a wall of cabinets, refrigerator, stuff like that in the kitchen. So we don't need any windows on that one. We're starting with the easiest one today. We got a little bit of prep work we need to do. We gotta cut this OSB back here so that we can attach framing to framing. That'd be easy though, huh, Jos?
Yeah, I'm super excited. It feels like it's been a really long time since we built the wall.
Yeah. We're hoping, the goal is, and you guys can see if we actually accomplish it, is to finish all these walls today. We had said before lunch, but it's already, what, 6:30?
It's almost 7.
Almost 7. So, let's get started.
Got a feeling it's the moment my life's gonna start. Feeling when the windows roll down in the car. I got the feeling if I wanna fly, know that I could. I got a feeling it's all feeling good. I got a feeling it's all feeling good. The sun will show the way. I know the road to take. Throw all our cares away. I don't need to knock on wood. The time is on the side. Let's all enjoy the ride.
This is one of the pieces we just pulled off. No mold, you guys. No mold on any of it. That's a good thing, Marty.
Yeah, it is. You can see right in the house now.
Not for long.
Not for long. Something interesting about 16-foot boards. They don't actually come 16 feet. They come, 16 feet plus. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the ends off here so we got true 16 foot, because that's how long our wall needs to be. Just going down, I'm marking all of our stud locations, going to the 16-inch mark, back 3/4 of an inch so that the center of the stud falls right on the 16-inch mark.
So we've got our bottom and our top plate clamped together so that we can just transfer all the markings right onto both plates at the same time. Makes it easy, huh?
It does. You don't have to worry about it moving or shifting or anything. Just pop a couple clamps on there.
Above the ceiling, higher than the stars, push through the sky. My heart is beating faster when I got you right by my side. I got a feeling if we wanna run forever, we could. I got a feeling it's all feeling good. I got a feeling it's all feeling good. The sun will show the way. I know the road to take. Throw all our cares away. I don't need to knock on wood.
We got the west wall stood up. It went up really easily, don't you think?
Yeah, it was easy
It was easy
and fast.
and fast, yeah. So we've got it all kicked in, lined up on this side, and it is up against the wall here. So Marty's just getting it nailed in place.
We'll plumb it and nail it into the framing on the house. This was the easiest wall though. Now we got like 4 windows we need to put in. The next one over here. And then the third one will be the gable end. Kind of a weird thing. This one came out to 16 feet plus like a saw blade thickness, but this one's like 16 3/4 of an inch. 16 feet 3/4 of an inch.
Guess that's why it's important to measure everything.
Yep.
Twice.
Yeah, like
3 times.
Yeah, just for sure.
Sorry, I kept interrupting
Okay.
you.
No problem. All right, let's cut this guy off. We'll be ready to go.
Oftentimes we get asked about plans for our house. Well, we just spent, what do you think, like a half hour?
Probably.
Maybe finalizing our plans. They come from that noggin right there.
Yep.
So these are the plans that we have right here for this wall. It includes 3 windows that we're putting in. These are the 3 windows, and it's a foot in between. So this is how we work out our plans, on pencil and paper. And computer sometimes.
Sometimes the computer. All right, we got this wall here all laid out. Windows are laid out in red. We planned all the windows first and then came through and put all the rest of the studs in. So, of course, we've got a stud down here. We've got a stud here. And then we've got a king stud and a jack. And then these will be cripples underneath the window. Jack, king, and in between here, this is our foot between the windows right there. And then we keep going down. Just keep following that pattern. Well, except for this, we messed up. But it's these ones here. Keep following that pattern all the way down. Well, I guess we're ready to tip it up, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Second wall.
Second wall going up.
This one was more complicated.
It was way more complicated. But we did it. And it's coming out good. It's going to be way solid. This is like the most solid wall we've ever built in our lives. All right, here we go. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
That was so easy.
That was way easier with
I
Seth,
was like
huh?
barely doing anything. I could have like done that, and that's basically all you needed me for. Thanks for coming out, Seth.
All right, so we're gonna move it down,
Okay.
and we're gonna try to get this corner set right where it goes, okay? So Jules, maybe if you come down here to help lift this side, and Seth, you be the pusher. Yeah.
Finally found a little oasis off the map. No reservations, got this chance. Might as well take it. Oh, let's go. Anywhere, no destination. This whole world, ours for the taking. Brand new life out there just waiting.
So let's see if we're plumb right here. Hopefully it's plumb, because it's the same as the other house.
Oh yeah,
Plumb?
looks perfect.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. Sweet.
that is really sweet.
Let's nail it in.
Okay.
We'll make our own luck. Every day, our own adventure, you and me, one perfect picture. I'm all good as long as I'm with you. Oh, let's go. We don't need a rainbow or four-clover field.
Taking a little Gatorade break before we lift our last wall.
That's all right. It's 24 footer, so it's gonna be a bit heavier.
Yeah, but we've got our muscles right there. Oh yeah, and those ones. The wall went up successfully. Now we are just plumbing it.
Okay.
So it's got the level up there.
Yep.
Marty's getting it in place. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we like to hear. Here's a little preview. We've got 2 windows here and then 3 here that we put up today. And this wall is the one that we're taking out. And we're gonna put 2 more windows out that way. This is the kitchen window. So the sink will be right here and cabinets on this wall. So this will be our view. Get to watch all the deer eating out there.
Yeah, so we're just plumbing this center of this long wall here where there's a seam. Make sure that it's plumb in the middle. The first truss is going to be set right up against this fascia and nailed right to that fascia. So it's kind of going to be almost like a double truss, but the sheathing then, the roof sheathing, will be able to attach to that new truss and just continue right on out from the old roof sheathing. So soon trusses will be right up there with a roof and everything. I think we're going to make it before it snows. Pretty confident about that now. Check this out, guys. Oh, what do we got here?
We have some fun stuff.
Yes, we do. What's under there, man? What is, oh, it's do not double stack. Can't see it all yet, guys, but this is coming up here real soon. We've got a bunch of batteries, some inverters, and some other really cool stuff in here that's going in the shed. Oh, and look, One Eye's back. Hi, One Eye. He's gonna be finding a new home here real soon. He's going up for sale. So let's go in and look at the shed, show him what we're doing.
Okay.
And how we're gonna kind of organize all this stuff.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy, you guys.
All right, so this is the solar shed. You guys are familiar with that if you've been watching for a while. We've already started insulating it, putting up some sheetrock. But in order to insulate this area over here, we've got to take down all of our stuff. And we kind of need power.
Well, yeah, so we've got to move fast. Move quickly. Move all of this, hook it up so that we don't have too many hours without power.
That's right. So this is our new solar systems temporary home. Well, we finished insulating that so we can put it all back in there. This is going to be our new solar tent.
This is actually the tent that Seth was in while we were just getting our house built the very, very first year.
This right here is where Seth does his school?
Yep.
8th grade.
Yep.
So this is your little office?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So you got your desk. You got a, what do you got up there? Laptop? You got your laptop up there.
Laptop, cards, pencils,
Ooh,
journal
cool.
stuff.
Nice.
And then my books are down here.
Whoa, that's awesome. Geometry. You're doing geometry in 8th grade?
Yeah.
Wow, cool. You got your light right here.
Yep.
Charge your
charger
laptop.
and tux.
And tux. So this is your bed.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's tiny.
It is.
I don't have room for it to be bigger.
And your nightstand.
Yeah.
And Tux, what you doing, huh? Just taking a nap on Seth's bed? All right, so that's Tux right there. That's Seth's room. Whoa, crashing.
It's doing good. It's a good tent, but this is going to be the temporary housing for our solar system. Temporary, because snow is coming. I don't think this is going to hold the snow.
No, I don't think so either. So let's get busy. We got to disconnect everything, get it all moved in here, hook it back up, and hope that it works. And hope that all of our cables are long enough to reach from over here to over here. I didn't measure them. I'm just assuming that they will reach. We'll find out here in a few minutes. All right, first things first, we're going to disconnect the solar. And guys, on our new system, we've got 16 new panels. They're in the garage waiting for mounts to be built. We're going to have proper disconnects. No more having to unplug them. Just flip it off. But that's coming in a future video. So we got these 6 disconnected. Now we need to find the disconnect for the other ones. Maybe we just do it down here. Come on. Disconnect this one. Disconnect this one. Here we go. All right, solar's just. Ooh, look at the bees. Want to go take the lid off and just look inside?
Yeah.
You're chilly right now, I think.
We're all huddled together.
All right, let's look inside. See? This one I think we're gonna have honey in.
It's honey harvesting time soon.
Yeah, so the top one here is the bees' rent. They gotta pay us. And so
This is for us. This is for them. They need these two for the winter. And we'll do the same with these ones as well.
last time I looked, this one looked pretty much just like that. There's more bees in there now, but these two, they didn't really have too much activity on top. Ooh, there's a lot more bees there now.
Yeah.
Filling in the honey.
Yeah. But this one over here is the one that actually swarmed.
Yep.
So we have a lot less bees in this hive. Huh?
Ooh, we got some activity on top.
Yeah. We'll be harvesting honey soon.
I think we will.
Getting them ready for the winter.
Be cool if we got like a gallon of honey or something.
That would be cool.
I don't know what we'll do with it all, but it'd be cool to have it.
Could share it.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, let me know. Would you guys like to buy like little things of honey from us, like from our homestead? We could maybe put it in a cool little bottle of some type and mail it out to you. Let us know down in the comments below if you'd like to purchase some of our honey from our honeybees.
All right. Bye, ladies. Keep working away.
All right, double check in. We're back inside. And we shouldn't be charging anything. I'll check on the app to make sure that we have no power coming into these guys. And then disconnect the batteries next. And then all of this will be free to work on. Turn off the power. And by the way, there are a few fires around in the area. I don't know if you can see it in the air, but it is super smoky down here. Normally, right, you can see right through the trees there, that mountain that's across the valley from us. And you can barely even see that thing. And the sun, well, look at the sun, man. It's orange. All right, here's our temporary setup in the solar tent. We've got all of our batteries over here. We've got our main fuse, battery shutoff switch. What are those things? Bus bars, inverters, charge controllers, power out coming right here. Everything seems to be working fine. Batteries are charged. It's all hooked up exactly the same as it was in there. Just out here on the table. Seal up the tent, get it staked down really good. Make sure it's not gonna blow over. It's not gonna blow over with all that weight in it, but just to make it extra safe. Stake it all down properly. Be ready to rock and roll. So here's the new tractor, the Yanmar YT359. Just give you a quick overview here of the cockpit, right? We got the chair, of course, steering, throttle, parking brake. Over here's forward and reverse. We've got a clutch here. We got 2 brakes and a throttle right here. And then right up here next to the seat is how you can fine tune some of the speed and stuff like that. These 2 right here are for the rear hydraulics, which are right there. I told you in a previous video that I was going to share with you why we did not get the cab. We could have got the cab on it, but we decided to just go with this cover because of the way we use our tractor, right? If we were like mowing fields or cutting hay or plowing miles of road in the winter, then a cab would make sense. But for the way we use it out here in the forest with so many branches and stumps and using it for more forest work than farm work, you might say, no cab just made a lot more sense, because when you're sitting up here in the cab, you can see really easily, right, where your tires are. You don't have to worry about breaking windows with branches or things like that. Also, to talk to the ground crew, right, is a lot easier to do when you don't have a cab on. For those of you guys that are unfamiliar, it is a diesel. It is 4-wheel drive with a locking rear differential as well. It has the standard skid steer connection up here in the front for the bucket and other implements that we have. Everything that we already have works perfectly with this. Right, our grapple, our snowplow turns back and forth just like it's supposed to. And the forks and all that fit on there just like it did on old One Eye. In the next video, we are going to be putting the trusses up, the roofing, and then in a future video, we will get around to updating you on how we are updating our off-grid solar system. If you want to go all the way back to the beginning when we were living in tents right over there, there's a video right up here you can go ahead and check out, or we picked out this video right down here. Hope you have a really great day and keep smiling.